A leading free market think tank, the Institute of Economic Affairs, has been accused of raising money by offering potential American donors who might benefit from Brexit access to senior ministers and civil servants. The Guardian, which leads with the story this morning, has been given a secretly recorded interview by Greenpeace with the IEA's director, Mark Littlewood, in which he's quoted as saying they are in the influencing game.
Well, I mean, we do not want for connections. I mean, we really don't. Because he's such an expert, he's able to get into ministers and cabinet ministers like that.
And so he'll be able to make those introductions?
Oh, yeah. He knows them all really well.
Which ones?
I mean,
just so I can say some names.
He knows Gove well, Johnson well, Davis well, Fox well, Baker well.
Has he been raising money for you?
Yes.
And does that go to Shanker?
Well, it goes to the IEA's overall account. I mean, we haven't seen a cent of it yet. Quite often we speculate to accumulate. So with Oklahoma and then Tucker coming over, we wanted to show what we thought was possible. It was almost like a trial run. The fact that we were able to get them in to see 4 members of the House of Lords, 5 MPs for lunch, Jacob Rees-Mogg and the European Research Group had them as speakers at an event with 50 Tory MPs.
Yeah, I heard about it.
They got in to see DIT, the FCO, all the rest of it.
Maybe we could use that article to convince our
If
client
you Google BuzzFeed Shanker Singham, you'll find it. Yeah.
But that was
Steve
one of
Baker's been referred to the Value Standards Commission based on it, because it proves that Shanker met him several times while he was at Laughably, and it wasn't on the ministerial record. So I've actually been used as a bit of a slight shill. If he's meeting Shanker and myself, he puts, I met Mark Littlewood and some of his staff for government business. I'm facilitating meetings.
But it sounds like if you don't mind me saying Shanker's name a few times to our clients, that's the sort of thing that will reassure them, because...
And just Google him a bit and you'll see the nature of the beast.
Right.
I mean...
So he's got as good at access, you were saying, as good at access as you can have.
Yeah, I would say he's stronger than I've got.
Really?
I would say I'm a good B- on access to senior Conservative ministers. He's a very strong A.
Great. Great.
I mean, on the side of we've got to get out of the customs union, he's writing Gove and Johnson's script. That's what got him in trouble.
He got in trouble for that as well.
Well, this letter written to the Prime Minister was actually written by Singham, even though, it might be fine.
Well, I mean, actually, the particular project that we're investigating, that I'm interested in still garnering support for, if anybody wants to support it, please go to our website and click the donate button, is actually about what will agricultural trade with the USA look like post-Brexit. And there are a lot of interesting regulatory issues on that. We're interested in studying them and researching them. I've got to raise money for that. But you will find, if you look through the IEA's 63-year archive, that we are unflinchingly approaching things consistently from a free market, free trade perspective. You can't buy our philosophy. If you want to test that, Greenpeace could make us a donation of £20,000 and see if we suddenly throw away those principles. I'd be very happy to unburden Greenpeace of that sort of sum of money, but I assure you we would not.
The offer was actually £42,500, to which you said, and this is another direct quote, we might need to take 1 or 2 people out to a private lunch. We take 4 seats around the table. Make sure you're sat next to Matt Ridley and or the minister who's there. You then go on to say that minister might be Michael Gove or might be a minister from DEPSU or the Trade Department. Quite simply, Mr. Littlewood, you are offering donors access to ministers.
Well, hang on. We run a Christmas party every year in which there is often a senior minister who gives a speech and some Christmas cheer. It's not open to the public. The people we invite are donors, benefactors, writers, and people who support the IEA. What is remotely extraordinary about that? Every think tank operates on that basis. Of course, we run round tables.
Ben Stewart, every think tank. Final thought. Every think tank operates on that basis, he said.
Well, let's remember that the IEA comes at the bottom of the league table for transparency around donors. And another quote, everybody gets to know each other at these dinners, don't they, Mr. Littlewood? It is, quote, an opportunity for you to say, Minister, I'm very keen to bend your ear about beef from the west coast of the USA.
Yeah, we have dinners where people speak to each other.
Can I speak to one of your policy advisors about it? All of these conversations are happening because we facilitate them. Mr. Littlewood,
you can speak to each other at our dinners.
You can speak to each other, gentlemen. You can speak to each other after this programme has ended because we've run out of time. Thank you both very much, Ben Stewart and Mark Littlewood.